These are two cushioned running shoes priced around $70. The Anta PG7 seems to be very popular, with Anta claims over 3 million pairs sold globally. The Xtep Qingyun, on the other hand, is an entirely new series, and this light version seems specifically designed to compete with the PG7. The product description page is heavily promoting the cushioning and the softness. Xtep appears to be targeting Anta's market share, making these two perfect for a head-to-head comparison. Today, let's talk about the Anta PG7 2.0 and Xtep Qingyun Lite. 你们好，我是辉。I created this channel to review running products from Chinese brands and improve my English speaking. Before I get my thoughts on the Anta PG7 2.0 and Xtep Qingyun Lite, I do want to go over some disclosures. No one's paying me to make this video, and I bought these pairs with my own money. Money doesn't grow on trees, so I will say what I have to say. So let's get into them from the specs. Neither brand provides exact stack heights. Based on my experience, the PG7 2.0 has a 7 to 8mm drop, while the Qingyun Lite sits around 10mm. Using the Hoka Clifton 9 as a reference, the forefoot stack order feels like this, and the heel stack order is like this. Both use EVA blend supercritical foam, compared to traditional molded EVA. They definitely win in terms of softness. Both belong to wide platform. The PG7 directly marks the 2E width on the midsole. I usually size down for wide shoes, but for these two, I still went with size 45. They run slightly long, but going down to size 44 would be too short. My PG7 weighs 346 grams and the Qingyun Lite weighs 348 grams. After the basics, let's take a look at the details. Both feature double-layer jacquard uppers. The PG7 2.0 has a ceiling over jacquard at the toe to enhance the durability, while the Qingyun Lite uses a toe bumper similar to those on trail shoes for extra protection. The Qingyun's tongue has slightly more padding, while the PG7 uses a gusseted design. The heel padding on both pairs is quite luxurious and gently hugs the Achilles. The PG7's heel counter is stiffer than Qingyun, which may offer better support for overpernators. Overall, in terms of fit and comfort, neither pair is superior. Although both are positioned as second-tier cushioning shoes or entry-level cushioning shoes, their uppers are not far off from premier models. The also rubber on both pairs is almost the full coverage. Their focus is quite interesting. The thicker areas are related to the drop. The PG7 has a lower drop, guiding a more natural foot strike. So you can see that the rubber under the forefoot of the PG7 is thicker than that of the Qingyun Lite. The Qingyun Lite with its higher drop has thicker rubber in the landing area for heel strikers. After 30 kilometers of running in each, the PG7's forefoot durability performs well, with minimal tread wear. The Qingyun Lite's heel durability is decent, but overall, the PG7's also rubber will likely last longer. With that all out of the way, let's talk about the pros and cons of actually running in them. Although both use EVA blend supercritical foam, their characteristics are a bit different. If I only owned one, I would describe either as comfortable, but when compared side by side, the differences is noticeable. I found two things to help describe how they feel underfoot. The PG7 feels like stepping on a thick foam board, while the Qingyun Lite feels like stepping on a laundry pod. In other words, the Qingyun has a bit more bounce. I think if I were to try on both pairs in a store and just walk around, I would probably choose to take home the Xtep Qingyun Lite. But for running, the conclusion flips. At a slower pace like jogging or walking, the Qingyun Lite's soft squish feel is impressive for a $70 shoe, while the PG7 feels mushier. If you run a bit faster, around 5 minutes per kilometer, the Qingyun Lite's foam feels sluggish, like a deflating balloon that hasn't reinflated by the next stride, leaving only sinking sensation. The Mushy PG7 2.0, however, feels more comfortable at this pace, because the foam deformation is not as large as that of the Qingyun Lite. The compression and decompression speed can keep up with a slightly faster pace. During one rainy run in the Qingyun Lite, this traditional rubber doesn't perform as well as slippery surfaces as CPU autos. The Qingyun Lite is not meant for faster running on wet ground. You can only run slowly. Apart from that, both pairs have their own significant downsides. My PG7 has inconsistent feel between feet. The right foot feels mushier and has less bounce. It's very noticeable when walking. I think this is a quality control issue. Guys, if you try on this shoe, make sure to walk around as much as possible before buying. The downside with the Qingyun Lite is that around 9 km into the run, the cushioning and bounce of the foam noticeably decrease, making it less suitable for longer runs. While wrapping up this video, I want to compare them with other well-known running shoes. As second-tier cushioned models, they were similar to Hoka Clifton and Asics Cumulus. Compared to the Clifton 9, if you find the Clifton comfortable, these two will feel even softer. But the Clifton's lightness and more balanced foam also make it adaptable to a wider range of paces and more suitable for running. Compared to the Cumulus 27, the result is similar to Clifton. In terms of softness, these two have the upper hand. But when it comes to faster paces, the Cumulus performs more efficiently. If I were to give another max cushioning example, I'm actually a loyal user of Hoka Bondi. Before the Bondi became popular, I was already wearing it. From the Bondi 5, 8 years ago, to the later 7th and 8th generations. These two pairs, from a commuting and jogging perspective, actually don't fall far behind the Bondi. The Bondi is a max cushioning shoe priced at $165. I think they achieve about 70 to 80% of Bondi's performance at less than half the price. Their biggest downside is that they become a disadvantage when facing heavier runners and faster paces due to their excessive softness. Back to these two pairs. I think the PG7 2.0 is more balanced than the Qingyun Lite. Its platform is wider, fitting more foot shapes, and its foam is suitable for easy and aerobic runs. The Qingyun Lite is more suitable for lighter runners such as female runners, perfect for commuting and jogging. There is also a summer version of Qingyun Lite, and I took some photos in store. The main differences are a thinner upper and a more breathable insole. Those are my thoughts on the Anta PG7 2.0 and the Xtep Qingyun Lite. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about these shoes or any tips for improving English speaking. Thanks for watching this video all the way through. I'll bring you more about Chinese running products. Please follow me and hope you have a good one.